trapped in my own home, my struggle with a kleptomaniac sister-in-law. I've always tried to maintain peace within my family, but this situation has reached a boiling point. My sister-in-law has been stealing from me for years. At first, it was small things, almost too minor to notice, like a shirt from my laundry or a cup I had just bought. Little things would go missing, and then, a few weeks later, I'd see her using them as if it was no big deal. She'd brush it off, saying, "Oh, we just have the same taste." I put up with it for a long time. I didn't want to cause drama, and they were just things, right? But as time passed, the items she took got bigger, more personal. The most infuriating example was my $400 laser hair removal device that vanished from the spare bedroom. I knew exactly where I had put it, and when it was gone, I felt violated. But without concrete evidence, what could I do? My organized nature tells me when something is out of place, and I knew she had taken it, but I couldn't prove it. Fast forward to last week, when things took an ugly turn. My family had just survived a hurricane, and my SIL, along with her kids, came to stay at our place since we got our power back first. Everything was fine until her son started playing with my son's brand new toy cars, miniature cat trucks that I had just gotten for him. I was excited to see my son play with them, and although I didn't mind her kids playing with them too, I wanted to make sure my son still got his time with his own toys. But when they left, I noticed something. 4 of those brand new trucks were missing, leaving my son with only 2. I searched everywhere in the house, hoping that maybe they were misplaced, but they were gone, and I knew exactly who had taken them. It wasn't the first time this had happened. My sister-in-law's son had already been caught sneaking into our room, despite my attempts to keep them out. I was at my breaking point, feeling like a prisoner in my own home, with someone constantly taking my belongings. I locked everything up. Things hit rock bottom when I found out one of my shoes was missing. A single shoe. She had taken it, and I have no idea what she planned to do with one shoe, but it was the final straw for me. I felt like I was drowning in frustration and helplessness. Then came the strange twist. Yesterday, her son forgot his bag at our place. Out of sheer desperation, I decided to check it, knowing that it might have the missing toys. And there they were. My son's 4 missing cat trucks, a Tonka truck, and a dinosaur toy from his birthday cake. She had been stealing from my son, too. I was relieved to get them back, but the audacity of it all left me speechless. Now, I've made a plan. I'm labeling everything that belongs to my son and locking his toys away when they come over. I'll tell her it's because they're too old for toddler toys, but the real reason is to keep them safe. We're also changing the locks, installing cameras, and doing everything we can to protect our home. It's exhausting, but I can't keep living in fear of her stealing everything that isn't nailed down. This situation has shaken me, but it's also taught me that boundaries are necessary, even with family.